Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be another unboxing video. Today is going to be all about electronics. A few of these products I'm opening for the first time, and a few of them have my personal opinion and because I have already reviewed them. Let's get started and tear them open. Alright, let's open these up. Alright, here we have Tacklife battery tester. These things are very useful. These things are so cheap that you literally can keep one in the kitchen, one in the garage, desk. You know, these are very handy. Tacklife, you know how much I love Tacklife. The battery says good. You can use this with any type of AA, AAA, DC cell. Here's the 9 volt. One time I thought my power supply blew, so I ended up testing the power supply on this piece here to see if there was any type of current. So I have 2 of these unbranded, different. It's exactly the same. The quality is exactly the same. It's just, you know, this one's just rebranded. That's all it is. This one was fairly cheap. I got this recently. It was like $5 on Amazon with a promo code. Since then, the price went up to $7. But if you keep your eye out for the promo codes, because you never know when they're gonna drop the promo code for these things. I mean, I check every day, so I always know. And most of the time I don't think I miss anything, but I always check. I love promo codes. It's like my it's like a gift from God for me. Alright, so now we got the Choetech USB Type-C. This here is Type-C in. So Apple people, no luck on this side. So have a Type-C connector. You can plug this in and use your Android operating system as if you're using like a Windows PC. You can use a keyboard, a mouse, you can have the output to a TV or a screen. Literally, if you have a nice stand, you just put the stand there, plug this thing in, and you can use your keyboard, your mouse. I have the similar one to this, the Insignia, and it pretty much is the same. There was no lag with the Insignia one, so I would assume this one's probably about the same. Mine is all plastic, the Insignia. This one here is aluminum all around. Plastic in the front, plastic in the back. The cable's very sturdy. This here you can even hook up a USB hub so you can have mouse and keyboard into one plug. The Android operating system's got a lot of potential. And a lot of people don't know that you can do that, you know. You can actually use a mouse and keyboard. But yeah, these things are a game changer. Trust me, if you're into Android gaming and you don't have something like the Xiaomi Mi Box that I showed last week, you take your phone or your tablet and you plug one of these hubs in it, it's like, it changes everything. Your perspective is completely different. The next one is this bad boy, another Tacklife product. I love Tacklife. I have the Black & Decker one that I showed in my DIY video last week. I like to keep that, throw around, screwing in wall plates for switches and plugs. And I used to have something very similar to this one, the Panasonic one, which was also 3.6. But it had external batteries, you plug them in and out all the time. So I bought this one because these things are really good for use with the PCs when you're taking out video cards or you're putting any peripherals or you're taking the case off your PC. These things are really, really useful, these small little screwdrivers. So like I expected with the quality from Tacklife. This one here was a huge selling point for me. It had a flashlight, so basically when you're doing, if you're like me and you built a custom water cooling and you want to make sure there's no surprising drip mark, flashlight, check it out, make sure everything's dry. In the past, I've actually gone in there with a flashlight to make sure that my custom water cooling wasn't leaking. So like I said, the flashlight comes in handy. Then you got a micro USB charging, so basically you just, when you need it, take it out, unplug it. When you don't need it, put it back in the drawer, keep it plugged in, not plugged in. But it's actually got all the settings you need it to do. You probably wouldn't need the drilling, but especially if you're just, you know, working in your PC with this. But yeah, this is one of those tools that I think everybody should have. So you got that straight, you know, very useful. Reverse, just like you would expect. Forward, lock mode. So but when you pull the trigger, it actually has a flashlight in front as well, so see? I'm so excited about this. Once I get my whole setup done, this is going in the drawer. And this was actually a bonus that just came with it, which is great. Comes with all the tips you would need to remove anything out of a case. It comes with this great attachment here, which the thing I like about this one is that it's all one piece. It's not like those cheap Chinese ones where it's like this is one piece, this is another piece, and then eventually it just falls apart. This is all one piece, so this thing will never fall apart. It's magnetic too. And this whole setup here will stay in my drawer next to my PC. And here we have this Choetech, same brand as the Type-C output hub. These I have two of. These are the QI chargers, and I also have the Black Web edition also, which is the Walmart's in-house brand. Similarity is just almost identical. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was just a rebranding the Walmart one. So you got the LEDs right here. You put your phone on it, which pretty much 90% of the phones nowadays all have wireless charging. Turns green when it's charging, and when it's done, it turns blue. Oh no, this one I got on Newegg with a promo code. It cost me like $5 something, $6. So that's why I got multiple ones. I bought it like a whole crap load. Next we have two products that I use in my house all the time. Merkury, right, is a Walmart in-house brand. This is a 1080p high definition security camera, and this is also a smart Wi-Fi plug. Is that these are manufactured by Genie, like Wi-Fi smart devices, and for some strange reason they use the same app, but they never changed the name. They could have just used the same app and rebranded it with the Merkury. So now everybody knows that it's Genie once you buy these products and you go and install it. I personally have 3 of these, which are fantastic. They have like the notifications, anybody shows up in front of the camera, has the high, low, and medium and off mode for the sensitivity. Like I said, the app on this also is very well made, very well. This here I bought so I could connect to my LEDs that we installed last week. So this way I can just tell my Google box, or if anybody has the Amazon box, you just tell it, turn on my LEDs and it'll turn it on. So that's why I have this one here. I'm also going to get another one for my 3D printer so I can remotely shut my 3D printer off when I'm not here. So let's just say I leave something printing and I go to work and I have one of these cameras on my 3D printer already. So when I see that my print is done, I just go into the app and I remotely shut off my 3D printer so it doesn't stay on all the time. And very good quality, very good. I haven't opened this one yet. I've been finding them on eBay a lot cheaper, which is where I'm going to find the links. But a lot of these I bought used, like this guy right here. Look, he still had the thing on his lens. What I like about these is they have that 3M attachment. You stick it over here, and then you plug it where you want, and you bend this freaking thing any direction you want. I have mine just sitting like this in the window, and it never moves. Like, you would think that this eventually would just bend out of place. No, man, this thing is the shit at all. And this one's a pretty basic plug. So like I said, this one will be plugged into the LEDs around the room. So yeah, this brand I'm very, very happy with. The app was a major selling point for me. Alright, enough of my chirping. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, share my videos, and I'll see you guys next week.